So, there was a woman that said she wouldn't date bus drivers because they're bus drivers. Let's see what. So, if y'all don't know who I'm talking about, it's this woman right here.
I just want to give you guys a little history on these two women. Eboni K. Williams is an American lawyer and television host. She co-hosts the late night talk show State of the Culture on Revolt TV. She co-hosted a talk show on WABC Radio in New York City and was a co-host of Fox News 2017 show Fox News Specialist. I think she was also on New York Housewives of New York, if I'm not mistaken. And Iyanla is an American inspirational speaker, lawyer. Oh, they're both lawyers, okay? New Thought, spiritual teacher, author, life coach, and television personality. She is known primarily for her books and talk shows that she's involved in. Something we all have seen is the RP has gone viral.
Now, that's the background about them two. Now, here's what she went viral for.
That you cannot teach a man or tell a man how to be a man. So I will not ask you to indict men in this question. But I do want you to speak, Iyanla, to how women need to, position ourselves so that we can be in our divinity, so we can have our crowns right, how we can create.
Crowns. That's the first red flag.
And not build. When some of us, quite frankly, feel that the men that are available to us, and I'm talking about across the color spectrum, across the age spectrum, trust me, I've done them all. They are not positioned to protect nor provide.
I respect the honesty. I ain't gonna hold you. I like that.
Because of some of the statistics we just talked about. They're not earning the incomes. They're not having the resources. And some of them are not even showing up in the leadership.
Would you date a bus driver? Would you date
if he owns the bus? If he owns it. If he owns the bus.
Now, that's what everybody was going in on her about. Okay. Now, my question is, well, not a question. That's what she wants. I don't think people should be going in on her about that kind of shit, to be honest with you, if that's what she wants. What is that bald-headed bitch? Amber Rose. Amber Rose has been getting big-time rappers for the longest of time, like over a 10-year span. That's what she's able to get. If you're able to get people that own stuff, then you will get people that own stuff. I mean, it's like asking, let's switch the roles real quick. Would you date an ugly woman? You wouldn't date an ugly woman. If you can get bad bitches consistently, why would you downgrade yourself if you're used to getting bad ones? I wouldn't. There's nothing wrong with a bus driver, but it sounds like to me she's still single and she hasn't been able to, I don't know, maybe she has been able to pull dudes that own stuff. I don't know. But you don't
Nothing
sound
new here. Same old conversation. I will only date the bus driver if he owns the bus. She said that with such confidence, like she's, cool for somehow saying that. 40 years old, no husband in sight, at least from what I see here.
Well, it's cool to say you want a bad bitch. You know, she wants to date somebody that owns the buses, not the bus driver. Can she get it though? That's the thing. Ain't that what Kevin Samuels say? They don't fault you for what you want. The question is, can you get it?
You go make sure. Check out her IG. Single, running a podcast. Hella people following in her footsteps, writing books. These women are ushering other women into singlehood.
Now, let's go to... let me like this video. Shisha said. Good shit. Now, let's go to Essay. All right. Check this out. She had a response.
You get older, one thing I learned, only women, children, and dogs are loved unconditionally. Women, children, and dogs are loved unconditionally. A man is only loved under the condition that he provides something.
Hello, welcome to Reactions and Reviews. I'm your humble host, Eze. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy the show.
Dr. Ayanla went in a different direction. She asked me a personal question. And y'all know I have been extremely transparent about the fact that my life choices and my chosen lifestyle are far outside of the norm. So when I said that I would date the bus owner, a lot of y'all heard something different. Some of you heard the following. Bus drivers are whack. Bus drivers are broke. Oh, and I'm too good for a bus driver. The only thing is, y'all made that part up. See, I said what I said.
Would you date a bus driver? You. Would you date
If
a
he
bus
owns the bus. If he owns
No.
it. If he owns the bus.
See, that's a problem. That's a problem.
But then some of y'all started talking about.
I don't think that's a problem. I think it's a problem if you aim low. She's aiming high. But can you get the person that owns the bus? Is the question she needs to ask herself. If you can't, then you may have to lower your standards. You might be thinking a little. You're not an ugly person. I'll tell you that. And that's her hair. Oh my God, that is her hair. Wow. If it ain't, it definitely look good on you. But she's not an ugly person. She looks good. But the question is, can you get it? I don't think it's a bad thing to aim high like this. Listen, I'd rather for girls to aim high like this than to go for the low-hanging fruit like hood niggas and dusty niggas. And then you sit there and wonder, damn, why does this good-looking girl got this trash-ass nigga right here? And now the kid's struggling, and now everybody else around them is struggling. Now it's a struggle family, and the cycle repeats. I'd rather for them to aim high like this. If you aim high, you're definitely gonna go up the spectrum and not below it.
Salaries and hourly wages, pensions and benefits. And that's wild because I was never talking about money at all. I was talking about black ownership.
I agree with her.
But some of y'all made it about money. Now, I suspect that some of y'all are the same men that were bringing home C's and D's on your report cards, only to then be coddled by parents that said, well, that's okay, as long as you're doing your best. No, I will not create a soft place for you or anybody that I love to fall comfortably into the bigotry of low expectations. So I'm going to say one more time, there's absolutely nothing wrong with driving a bus. My mother Gloria drove one for years. But could it be that Black America has been sold a narrative of average, regular, and typical being good enough for us? Well, see, that's called white supremacy. And in this case, it takes the form of conditioning Black Americans to happily accept being a permanent American underclass. No, average is not and will never be good enough for me. And the gag is, I don't think it's good enough for you either.
I ain't gonna lie. That's a good comeback. I ain't even gonna lie. I want to see what Essay got to say about this. Because I believe everything she said. If this is your sister, wouldn't that, or your daughter, wouldn't that make you proud to hear that she had to say that? Or would you rather her going around here with babies from low-hanging fruit? And just because they got just because they're a bus driver don't mean they're gonna automatically treat you right. And just because they make a lot of money, that don't mean they're gonna automatically treat you right. I believe if you can find that balance, you gotta find it. But I don't think she's a gold digger. I think everything she said, she meant that thing. And I think all of it was facts. And everybody could agree with that. Nobody wants to be average. I know SA probably got some bad things to say, but listen, you made a YouTube channel. That means you ain't trying to be average.
Would you date a bus driver? You. Would you date
If
a bus
he owns the bus. If he owns it. If he owns the bus.
See, that's a problem. That's a problem.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, does that match what she's saying today? No. Even her demeanor was more of like, bus drivers are beneath me. But now she's trying to clean it up with all this pro-black nonsense.
No, that's a bit of a stretch. I ain't gonna hold you.
Kim Whitley here. Now, Kim, what's your thoughts on this? I mean, you know my thoughts. I think Ebony needs to go ahead and date a bus driver. I think she needs to go ahead and see what that feels like. But the truth is this.
Hold on. KYM, hold on. Okay, I tried to see if she was married still. It doesn't say. The rumor is that she is married to this Van Jones guy. The rumor is that she's married to this man right here. That's the rumor. I didn't even know that could be a damn rumor. But yeah, he's an actor. Hey Kim, why don't you date a bus driver?
I think she need to go ahead and see what that feels like. But the truth is this. I think she is saying what she wants, but it's her wording. You can't call people average and mediocre because that is just not, these are essential workers. These are people that make our lives go round. Just like...
Listen. If it's a fact, then it's a fact. A lot of people are average in this country. Majority of people are average, and it's a fact. You ain't gotta like it. That is a fact. If you don't want to be average, then try and make yourself not average. But majority of people are going to be average. Everybody ain't meant to be high class and shit. That's just how things is. If you go to church, the pastor gonna tell you that majority of people are probably gonna go to hell because they don't want to do what God wants them to do. That's a fact. And you ain't gotta like it.
Like Charlamagne said, if everybody stopped working, our life would go down. We'd call ourselves celebrities. That's because we chose this field. But before that, I've been doing a whole bunch of jobs, serving things. I was a teacher in Compton. I was a waitress. Think about all the Uber drivers and the Lyft drivers. If they stopped, we go crazy. So we can't say average and mediocre. Essential. We need these people.
Would you date?
No. Now this is disrespectful. I remember this. What Ebony said was not disrespectful. This is disrespectful.
Date a guy who worked a 9 to 5?
No.
Okay, and explain why.
Because it's just like the life that I'm in, like a 9 to 5. You heard what I said. The McDonald's checks weren't doing shit. You gotta.
This dumbass bitch said McDonald's checks. That was out of all the 9 to 5s out there. That was the first thing that came to her mind was McDonald's checks.
Be having some shit going on. Unless it's a good, like, I don't know.
Most people that have 9 to 5s aren't. I'm not saying that a 9 to 5 is bad. But if you are not driven, you're not following your heart, you're not living your dreams, you got $1 million ideas in your mind, and you too scared to do it. I can't date no man like that.
Okay, never mind. That's not disrespectful.
All right, fellas, I'm coming. I got you covered.
And I'm not saying everybody needs to be an entrepreneur. Hold on. I'm not saying everybody needs to be an
No, I agree with that.
Entrepreneur. But what I am saying is a lot of men that I have dated that are in that workspace, it's not even what they want to do.
If you made it this far, hit that like button and leave a comment to trigger YouTube's algorithm. I'm a new channel and I'm trying to grow. So hit that subscribe button and hit that bell to let you know every time I upload a new video.
I just don't understand why everyday working class people are considered average, mediocre, and typical. Like that, to me, that's the...
Or white supremacy. You can't put that on there.
Yeah, I don't even know where that came from.
I didn't understand where that was. White supremacy.
And I see people saying things like black women are the only race who has to lower their standards. Why do we keep saying they're lowering their standards? Like, every white person in this country is not rich. Right? They're everyday working class people, too.
Eboni K. Williams telling black women only get guys that are making 6 figures. And that's dangerous. That is so dangerous. It's like a trend now. Everywhere you look, black girls, black women no longer want to date regular guys. No longer want to date guys that have regular jobs. No.
Yeah, I don't see that because, let me just say I don't see that. That's straight up and down. Now, just because I don't see it, don't mean it ain't happening. But what Ebony was saying is that I'm putting myself in her shoes. I want everybody to do that. Put yourself in her shoes. If you were, let's say you look better than her. Hold on. I got you right here. I got you. If you were a woman, okay, and you worked your ass off to have a body like this. You eat the right foods. You take care of your skin. You gained a following for being a model, an artist, a singer, and you have beauty. Would you shoot for average? Well, we ain't gonna click on this one right here because I don't like that hairstyle. I know she doing it for the looks and shit. But look at this girl. Would you shoot for average? If you were a girl, just put yourself in a woman's shoes and you look like this, would you shoot for average? Say that you as a man, you're tall or short, because you ain't got to be tall to get a good looking woman. You're tall or short, you work out all the time, you eat healthy, and you look good, you making a lot of money, you got a savings, 401k, you got a nice following. All right, now that I done got myself together, let's go find an ugly bitch. Like be real with yourself. Men's power is what they can provide, right? A woman, y'all won't even turn your head unless she look good. This is gorgeous at its finest. This is a straight up 10. Do you expect a 10 to go down to a 2 or a 3 or a 4? You got to get what you can afford.
No longer want to date guys with 9 to 5 jobs.
Have a 9 to 5.
What? Why not? You don't want to have an honest job?
But she's disrespectful. I don't like y'all. Y'all put Eboni in the realm of that ratchet bitch with all the tattoos, and this bitch right here who don't even take showers every day.
I mean, he could be a hustling entrepreneur.
So you want him to be you want CEO status?
Yes.
Okay, he can't
So
like, he can't clock in and clock out.
No.
Damn,
I
B.
think
Simone.
entrepreneurs should date entrepreneurs.
Okay, but still, there's people who have really good jobs with vocational skills. If he's a mechanic,
I'm sure, but no, you're not gonna understand my lifestyle. You're not gonna understand why I'm up at 3 a.m.
Damn, you making this hard for me. Okay, all right.
You know, he has to be an entrepreneur,
a business owner. He getting one of them stimulus packages from Donald Trump, one of them small business loans, and he ain't buying jewelry with it.
Or moving into that direction.
Yeah.
It's not a red flag, but for me personally, because I know when a lot of people say, oh, I can't date a man with a job, a lot of people on the internet take it to offense. But me, Destiny, cannot date a man with a job. One, because I'm very spontaneous. And I need, wait, Jay, before you get to leaning back and breaking the chair. What I'm saying is, and I also need a man to understand where I'm at in the moment that I'm at. Like, I probably will have a week where I work so much, and then I have a week where I don't work at all. You get what I'm saying? So as an entrepreneur, it's like, it's very up and down. And I just want somebody to understand the mental state that I'm in. Sometimes I get really, really depressed because I always have to show up for people. So then I'll be like, I want a man to be there to comfort me during that moment. I just feel like a man.
So you want a maid too?
I don't want a maid. I want a man. We're not the same.
Bro. No, average is not and will never be good enough for me.
You can't put her in the same category as this bitch right here, because she got problems. You can already tell. She want a maid, just like she said. That's what you want. You want a little boy toy. All this girl right here saying is that she not looking for average. Now, if, like I said, y'all got that biological clock and it's ticking. Now, if you can't get what you're looking for, you may have to lower it and lower it and lower it until you can get what you can get. I don't know. But SA did say, well, who said that? Shisha did say that he looked on your Instagram and you were still single. So the question is, are you still getting what you want? I don't know. Leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think about this. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. Peace.